asking for my information. This is Rush Ewins from Chicago. This was from the diary. This was about the NAACP, Marion McElroy. Alright. This is a letter from the Attorney Registry Disciplinary, Samuel Manella. This was June 16th, 86. I was trying to report Boris and them back then. This is for the ACLU, June 3rd, 1986. Alright. This shows you that I did this long before. All I did is repeated everything I did, and I told them I was. Alright. This is the Victory for Justice. This says that the Chicago Sun-Times, where you're supposed to do the U.S. Supreme Court's decision earlier this week, the controversial issue of exclusion of blacks from some juries is welcome reformation in the Constitution, right of fair trial. Alright, you denied my right of fair trial. I showed you this. The fact remains that the justice system rests on the right of a defendant to a fair trial by a jury of his peers. Alright, prosecutors kept blacks off of juries when blacks were defendants. Alright, this just deals with everything I was talking about. The racism that exists. This is the Ku Klux Klan. They were sitting on the courthouse steps at Lake County Jail. You know what I'm saying? They were sitting on the courthouse steps. Alright. So I was going to do the same thing. It says Klan this road. 8 Ku Klux Klan members. So I wanted to set up a slavery booth on the courthouse steps. You let the white man do it, let the black man do it. The Ku Klux Klan, let the slaves hang out. Alright. County McElroy's employment compensation appeal. McElroy was a state's attorney that was complaining about the black and white justice system in Lake County in '86. You can check it out. These are my inmate request lists. This is for June 2nd, 1986. Judge Boris, Judge Scott. Are you going to answer my request before my 10 days are up? Are you going to file a pro se motion? Are you going to file a motion for 72 furlough? Are you going to file a motion for a bond appeal? My constitutional rights are involved again. The newspaper said I might get 3 years. What's wrong with doing the right thing? Alright. This is just a note that I sent to the public defender's office. Alright. Judge, states, attorneys, public defender's office, flat out conspiracy. Alright. They denied me all my rights. This went to Ebony and Jet magazine. Alright. This shows you the dates. Who I was contacting. I want my life back. 3 years and $15,000 was taken. Alright. June 20th, 86. Joe was given 2/4 of the phone calls. You didn't give me the phone calls. Hearing set for man believed wrongfully convicted. Man, that's all I want to do. And that was June 30th, 1986. Y'all been locking motherfuckers up in Illinois like crazy, wrongfully convicted. You just did Alton Logan and Leroy Orange. You got a whole lot more in there from Lake County. And if this case goes through, you're going to have to let them go. This goes with the ACLU, Civil Liberties meeting your elected officials. This is what I tried to do with Susan Smith, Robert Sabanjan Jr., Angelo Kyle, Miss Nixon. But Nixon didn't want to do that. Now this is March 28th, 2007. This is from Patrick Fitzgerald. Like I said, Patrick Fitzgerald knows about this all the time. He told me to get in touch with the FBI. This is what I read in the court records. And no, I read something similar to this in the court records on February 21st or the 23rd in courtroom 407, telling them that the FBI should get involved with this. But the court and the judge didn't have nothing to do with it. This is a letter from the Civil Rights Squad of the FBI. They didn't sign nothing here. If you look up here, there's no signature here because it's from the FBI. So I'm filing with the FBI. You can't deny me equal protection, due process, and the freedom of speech. You violate my civil and constitutional rights. Now it's on tape, it's on video, and I'm sending it to you, and we're going to see what you're going to do. This is another letter to the Lake County Board. Alright. This is a letter to Mr. Waller. Now, they got all this information before I came home. Alright. NAACP Baltimore, U.S. Attorney John Sutton, and Officer Jason from the FBI in Chicago. So you had this information. There goes another letter to Mr. Waller. Intent to bring you and Judge Boris in front of the 9th Judicial Court for theft of the $15,000. Lake County Board, Felice Weiler of the FBI in Washington, D.C., Assistant Attorney General Wayne Kim of Washington, D.C. So you knew about this. This is to the Duffy family, talking about just admit what you did to me, admit what you stole from me, tell the truth about Jarrell, and we just call it a day. Just tell the truth, and I won't press charges. This is Waller. This is the October the 9th. This is about case number 0720646. That's the attempted murder charges I filed about Bobby Thompson. And he never did nothing. But you can arrest me because that white lady said I handed her a bomb threat. But this man tried to murder me and you won't press charges against him. And I'm a breathing witness. You wouldn't even take the charges. You didn't get me in front of a grand jury. That's denial of due process and equal protection. Because he was a public official, man, you better do your job. And this shows Shorty, yahoo.com, open to the public, no secrets. So this, like I said, was done to let you know what was going on. This is the letter to Judge Rossetti. She was supposed to read this in the court record on 13107. And it says I wanted the serial numbers from the guns and stuff like that, because I felt that the police just took my guns and put them back in the streets and used them on other cases. And that's what this letter states, and it's in court record. It's a public file. Because the judge got this, and the Lake County Board got this, and Yancey got this, Chief Malcolm got this, the Mayor Laney got it, Mayor Lane from Zion got it, Mayor Hyde got it, Mayor Rockingham got it. So they can't say they didn't get this and don't know nothing about this. This is a letter asking for clarity to my situation from Judge Starks. This is a judicial request to bring charges against everybody I was naming, and everything is in here. This is State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, and it just says Illinois Supreme Court Article and General Rules, Rules 23, disposition of appellate court, which respectfully requested in our last letter, and it just says the charges that I brung up to him. So Judge Starks got this. This is the Governor Thompson, former Governor Thompson, because Governor Thompson was in the diary too. He sent me a letter just like Governor O'Malley saying it was a good thing that I was doing. Alright. This is Governor Blakelevich. He got 3 or 4 letters. Been telling him I was going to sue y'all if y'all didn't do something right by me. This is the second letter to Governor Blakelevich. Deals with the county sheriff and the treatment of the inmates in the jail and stuff like that. So he knows too. And this is Governor O'Malley. This is the 3rd letter. It's posted on MySpace today. On my space and my blog. Alright. Sent it to the FBI. Sent it to the Justice Department. This is Wayne Kim from the Justice Department, dated 7/10/07. So to say that I committed a bomb threat, man, y'all lying, man. This shit is well documented. I wrote Mr. Kim 2 letters. This is my 2nd letter. I wrote Kim 2 letters. This is Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. Alright? And this is that pamphlet and that booklet and stuff that I sent out to the This is my father, Joseph Davis. Right here. Alright? And the police was messing with me when I was in jail in '86, trying to get me to commit suicide because they said my daddy committed suicide. I'm not a weak-minded individual by a long shot. And I know all of you. Cunningham, over here. Y'all know who you is. That's a family portrait. Alright?